And I don't suggest plucking them because then you will wind up with little new silver hairs that are really unmanageable. So when you see one, let it go. So yeah, we've been flooded with this question. I've seen it on YouTube and Instagram, and it's not that complicated. So here's the deal with gray or silver hair is that it doesn't have any pigment to it. And so it comes in coarser, more wirier, because there's no pigment to it whatsoever. So sometimes, and I don't suggest plucking them because then you will wind up with little new silver hairs that are really unmanageable. So when you see one, let it go and have it be the same length or shape or length of your own hair, whether it's short or long, but do not pull them out. And they're gonna come in as rapidly as they're gonna come in and or infrequently as they're gonna come in. And you cannot control that. And that oftentimes makes it difficult to the challenge in dealing with them, because if they got a little short one coming in, it becomes a nuisance to all of the hair around it that's not that short, which makes it that much more of a nuisance because it's not only coarser or wirier, but it is now shorter than the rest of the hairs, or there's other ones coming in. So yes, do not pluck them. And as far as coloring them, paint them out. This is for people who want to color their hair or don't want the grays coming in or have just a little bit or a few of them coming in. Paint them out with a Q-tip. Go get yourself some over-the-counter dye, permanent dye, and it really doesn't matter because you're not coloring your own hair. You're just going to color out one follicle at a time. And if you see like 4 or 5 of them, paint them out. If you're not ready to embrace your natural silver gray hair. But those of you who are ready to embrace your silver natural hair, it is a gorgeous look. The rules don't change. So wash and go styling is as beneficial to silver or gray hair to make it softer and more manageable as it would be to someone who doesn't have silver or gray hair. Naturally dry, kinky, coily 4-3 textures. You may start out with silver, with softer hair, but as a gray hair comes in, it's a different texture, or wiry or coarser. And imagine it if it wasn't and it was just naturally drier. You have to do the same thing. The rules don't change. You just have to go harder with your wash and go styling and your regimen. The regimen will not change because of the color of your hair. You have to go that much harder or become that much less neglectful in your wash and go or your ideal around wash and go styling now that you have silver hair. And that is the only way that you can combat it, is by making that hair softer, so that it doesn't become unruly or a nuisance to your styling or your style. Certainly stay away from anything, as I've said, for anybody who has a 4 or 3 texture that's naturally drier, is to stay away from things that dry it out. Stay away from shampoos that bubble, lather, and suds. The ideal is to make that hair, the softer it is, the more pliable it will be. The softer it is, the more definition you'll get from it. Maybe go a little harder and sleep with conditioner over your hair on the occasion. In terms of regimen specific to kinky 4-3 curly textures, wiry, coarser, drier textures, the products are heavier because they're more moisturizing. And please don't confuse your now soft hair because you've been doing what you're supposed to do with hair that has buildup on it. But unless, of course, you have white, beautiful silver or gray hair, the product may build up and dull the brightness of your whiteness or the brightness of your silver or the gray and make it not so vivid. And there's nothing like a beautiful, bright, silver streak and or head of hair that is just that bright, right? If you're gonna go gray or white or silver, then make sure that it's bright and vivid. And so at that point, you can do occasional treatments with a sudsing shampoo, a sulfate-free sudsing shampoo that removes buildup every few months. Just like someone who favorite product stopped working because they needed to do a refresher and remove and clarify their hair with a sudsing shampoo. And you will use those shampoos as a treatment, not as your primary shampoo, and not frequently, just to remove buildup. Also, a nice treatment is taking your aloe grapefruit purifying shampoo, as Hair Rules is sudsing shampoo, and I mix it with a little bit of 10 volume peroxide that you can get in a beauty supply, and you can mix that together and then apply it to your dry hair, your dry clean hair preferably, and because you don't want to put it on dirty hair, because you want to at least clean the hair before doing the treatment to brighten and whiten it up. But that will help to brighten up and take any dullness or yellowing out of the hair. Another great tip, thanks Jesse, that's a good one, is I love taking blue, a little bit of blue Manic Panic and or vegetable crazy color, like Vivid Blues or whatever, and adding it to your cleansing cream, your Hair Rules No Suds cleansing cream, adding a little bit of that into your cleansing cream to make it light blue, not too vivid, but you add a little drop at a time, and that will help to cut any yellowing in your hair for you ladies who are silver and white, who want to keep your hair bright. Cleansing cream is white, so it's a nice clean white color. There's no yellow or beige to it. Actually, none of our products are they're either clear or they're white, so there's no kind of yellow or beiging to any of our products. So that's another trick, as I said. Add in a bowl about a cup of cleansing cream, and add, go to Amazon and get some Manic Panic and or a Vivid Blue, and just add a drop at a time, mix it up, and then do your shampoo. You can even do that with the Quench cleansing cream. I mean, the Quench Ultra Rich Conditioner. You can do it with any of the products that you add to your hair for styling as well. So, yeah, that's it. May you be silver, bright, and white. All right. So if you like these videos, I hope that you click like and subscribe, and go to hairrules.com for further education and find a regimen and products that are specific to your hair texture, not someone else's. And so every day can be a great hair day. And yeah, see you soon.